What is up, everyone? How is everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG. Today, we're going to open up a March of the Machine set booster box, and I want to have a little conversation about this pricing, about this particular product SKU. So, I've opened up quite a few of the collector boxes, maybe probably like 5 or 6 at this point, but I've only opened up one set booster box, and as I was doing my last collector box opening and getting my teeth kicked in by that box, I had sort of like an on-air epiphany where I was like, man, like most of the Multiverse Legends aren't bringing any substantial value outside of like 1 or 2. So that's not really adding the price of it. Most of the actual value right now is being derived from the actual cards in the set. So if set booster boxes are essentially half the price of a collector box, and that's where most of the value is being derived outside of like a serialized card or something along those lines, it makes me wonder if the set booster boxes themselves are actually sneakily kind of pretty good value. So we're going to crack this open. We'll talk a little bit about the set, where it's out. With that being said, why don't we go ahead and dive on in and let's crack some packs. So as of the filming of this video, these boxes are sitting on the open market for about $112 to $113. So that's why I say it was about, a little more than half the price of a collector box, because the collector boxes are still stable at right around $215 to $220. And as I mentioned a second ago, outside of like Ragavan, Atraxa, and maybe Elish Norn Grand Cenobite, most of the Multiverse Legends aren't bringing any substantial value. So part of the issue with the collector boxes is that you kind of have to hit like a serialized card or like a really good Halo Mythic or something along those lines, because most of the value in those boxes is being derived from the regular cards in the set, which I, again, found to be interesting. So let's talk a little about the actual cards in the set itself. Not a lot of top-end value. Let's see here. Ichor, Drinker. Oh, whoa, hey, nice. Pack 1, Mythic 1. Let's go. Not a lot of top-end value, but there is a lot of steady, balanced value in the set. And this is one of those cards that I think brings really good value. This is one of those, the new battles. This is Invasion of Tarkir. This actually is a pretty good Mythic. It's probably sitting between $9 and $10. So the point I'm going to make here is that the value on any card in the set, the regular set, tops out at like $20, but there is a lot of good, solid value at the $5, $6, $7, $10 mark. This is one of them. This is a Mythic. Again, really good start for us. Invasion of Tarkir, Pack 1, Mythic 1. Very nice. Not upset about seeing those. That card is seeing some play. So we go Rona and Raph. So we had double Multiverse Legend? That's strange. Okay, sure. I guess it is a set pack. And then we have an Invasion of Morganda after that. Skip, skip, skip. Tiller Flesh, pretty good uncommon. A Jungle Holo Foil in the back. And then we hit our actual, what do we call those? Art card. There we go. So right now at the top of the heap, Shieldred is the most valuable card. It's sitting right around $20. Elish Norn is about $14. You have Invasion of Ikoria, rare. It's like a $13 or $14 card. And those are kind of like the top 3 or 4 most valuable cards. And I know you're thinking, like, that's not super valuable. Quintorius Lore Master, second rare. What am I doing here? I have no idea. I'm not even going to bother with some of this stuff. We'll just do that and that. There we go, rare. All right, I think, there we go. I think we got it. All right, Pride of Ephemera. Axguard Artisan, sure. Our rare is not here yet. Thrown off by the set packs, and forget that they're Japanese, so a lot of the goodies are in the front. Oh, Quintorius, that's what it was. That's it. I was like, did I even open a rare in this pack? Yeah, you did. Pay attention, guy. There's our art card, Atraxa, sure. But one thing I will say for this set is 20 Mythics per set is pretty standard now. Of the 20 Mythics in this set, I think 9 of them are below $5, and I know you're thinking like, well, that doesn't sound very appealing. I thought you were trying to talk. Ooh, Foil Mythic. What do we have here? Borbor, Rigmos, and Fibblethip. Unfortunately, the bottommost Mythic in terms of value is in fact Borbor, Rigmos, and Fibblethip. So it is a foil Mythic. It is just not a very good one. Kind of womp womp. Unfortunate. But it is a rare. It is a foil Mythic nonetheless. Yargle and Multani after that. Sweet, sweet. Oh, hey, nice. Little Garuda, Doom of Depths after that. So, it's a cool multiverse card. Invasion of Lorwyn after that, sure. I love the battles. I think the battles are really, really cool. Like, good, solid development of a card type. But you know, again, nine of the mythics below $5, but that means the remaining 11 are all $5 or more, going up to that $20 price point. You also have a lot of pretty valuable rares in the set, like, you know, a lot, again, $3, $4, $5 rares. Nothing wrong with that. Invasion of Segovia as our rare for the pack. I actually think Invasion of Segovia used to be worth a few bucks. I don't know that it is right now. It might not be quite that $3 threshold, but I'm going to throw it up there because I do think it's a pretty cool rare. Dina Soul Steeper after that. Terror of Tawashi as a second rare for the pack. And then our other uncommons after that. So where I'm going with this is you have a steady diet of pretty good value in rares and mythics. You do have an outside shot with a Multiverse Legend if you can hit a good mythic. And you also have the list. Argivian Find. That is a cool list card. I don't remember what the rarity of this list card is. I want to say this was like a common or an uncommon. But hey, 1 instant, return an artifact or source or enchantment from your graveyard to your hand. Pretty good. Good old Weatherlight. Mirrodin Avenged. Hey, nice. There is a really, really solid rare hit. That is Itali. Big dumb dinosaurs can do big dumb things, and this guy is big, dumb, and awesome. Itali is probably like an $8 card for the regular version. I don't think the showcase is carrying a big multiplier. In fact, not much of one at all. So I'm going to guess this is still like $7 or $8. But Itali is nothing short of awesome, and I love the framework on that. So again, I think that's probably like a $7 or $8 rare. Not upset about that. That does qualify as one of those good rares. Taigaman Ojidai Master. Nice multiverse rare, legend rare after that. Invasion of Kamigawa. And some other fun stuff after that. Nothing of super substance. And there's our art card. All right. Hey, you know what? The Borborygmos and Fibblefip, that kind of hurt, but the Invasion of Tarkir, again, we're at $113 for our cost basis of the box, right? And we've already hit, let's call it a $9 mythic and a $7 rare. Not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. All right, Kithkin Billy Rider. Boon Bringer Valkyrie. Eudora Grave Gardener. That is a Multiverse Legend rare after that. Sure. Again, pretty much all of those aren't particularly valuable. That doesn't mean that, a lot of them are just suffering from the actual reprint, the recency of the reprint. That doesn't mean that they won't creep back up over in value for the ones that were carrying value beforehand. But you just need to know that when you're cracking this right now, the Multiverse Legends, as far as adding value to your opening experience, isn't really going to be the case. Ragavan being the exception, Atraxa being a huge additive as well. Elishnorn, I mentioned those. There's a couple others out there that are carrying decent value, but most of them are like $1, $2 or less. Glistening Dawn, pretty sweet rare. Really, really good in limited. Inga Rune Eyes, sure. Invasion of Kaladesh after that. All right. You know what's funny is I haven't opened up a ton of this product, so I don't even know what's actually on the list. But that was kind of one of my things. I was like, man, okay, so you get a couple extra shots at the list. There's a pretty steady diet of good rares and pretty good mythics in the set. You're more likely to, of your mythic pulls, you're more likely to hit a $5 plus mythic than not. Sunblessed Guardian. Rare after that is Complete the Circuit. Not a valuable rare, but one I actually really like. Timuret the Chosen after that as our Multiverse Legend. Invasion of Amonkhet, a very good battle, especially in limited. Some other decent uncommons after that, and a Scoured Barons. Cool. I guess I could just go ahead and put Garuda at the top if I'm like, hey, I kind of like that card. It's not valuable. One of the drawbacks you could say about the Multiverse Legends is that of the 30 or so rares, 10 of them are the companions, which kind of feels bad after you've started, you've already opened a bunch of them. You're like, I don't really need any more. All right, what do we got here? We have a rare off the list that is Whirlpool Warrior. I have no idea offhand if that is valuable. It might be a few bucks. Question mark? I can't remember. Throw it up there because it's on the list. All right, Angelic Intervention. The second Itali for the box. Yeah, I'm down with that. This is a card that I was actually hoping to pull at least one copy of. So the box yielding 2 copies for me, I will absolutely take. So this is the regular version, whereas we pulled the showcase earlier. It flips into the Primal Sickness. Just a insanely good card. Again, about $7 also. There is a second companion from this box in a showcase version that is Karuga the Macro Sage. And then we have a mythic off of the commander slot, which is Sidar Jabari, which is actually a really, really strong commander. Nothing wrong with that. Not a lot of value there on that commander slot, but Sidar Jabari does work as a commander. Really, really good card. Really, really fun. I've played against the deck a few times. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, last pack of the first column. We're at 3 mythics. Only one base mythic. The other one was a foil mythic, and the one after that is a commander mythic. Ooh, there's a second foil mythic. What do we got going on here? Hey, Monastery Mentor. All right. Kind of suffers from being both in Double Masters and this product, but you know what? A second foil mythic in the box, I'm not going to complain about it. And I still think Monastery Mentor is a good card. It's not an extremely valuable card at this point. I'm going to guess this version is probably worth a couple of bucks right now. But nevertheless, a second foil mythic in the box, which is pretty uncommon. Transcendent Message after that as the regular rare. Jiri, the Master of the Review, as our Multiverse Legend. And we're off to the races with our uncommons and commons. Yeah, second foil rare. Ooh, hey, Captain Lannery Storm. There's the signed art card there, the gold stamp card. So here, let me do some rearranging real quick. We'll put those foil mythics there. Not big hits. Tarkir I'm going to kind of leave by itself. Interesting. I don't know how to treat, typically speaking, foil mythics are on like a different track print. I don't typically count them into the total of a box. But with there being 2 in this box, I don't know how to feel about that. World at War, another list card. I do believe this is, it looks like a rare as well. World at War. That seems kind of good. Huh. I'm going to have to check this. I don't know offhand if this is valuable. Again, I'm as much as boned up as I am on the value of the sets. The list sometimes gets me. But that was a cool looking rare, so I'm not going to pretend to be sad about that. That's neat. Thrashing Frontliner. Rare after that is a Nahiri's Warcrafting. Judge of Valor, sure. Soul Steeper, why not? That was our double Multiverse Legend pack. Invasion of Zendikar after that. And some other fun stuff. Cool. And a foil land. Actually, that foil plains is beautiful. Art card is a regular Lannery Storm, that time not gold stamped. All right, so we're going to start picking it up here. I have some cards that I'm specifically looking... I mean, Tali was one of them, so yay me. Another rare in this set that is seen a lot of increase in popularity is Invasion of Gobakon. There's another one. Breach of the Multiverse. That's a nice rare. It's probably like a $3 card or so. Umori the Collector. That is our third Multiverse Legend companion. All right, another Mythic Commander that's Elenda and Azor. Sure. Double Commander Mythics. All right. And just a bunch of uncommons and commons after that. All right. I can't even do that with the companions. Like, I just don't. I don't want to end up with like 3 or 4 of them and be like, oh, they're so great. And then they're like, they're fine. They're fine. They're not great, though. Especially when I have like 18 copies already. Looks like we have another list card here. What do we got going on here? This is an uncommon. This is Implode. Destroy target land and draw a card. I'm a monster, but I like land destruction. Expedition Lookout is a foil common. Jin Gitaxias. Nice. Second mythic of the box is good old Jin. I want to say Jin's probably like a $5 or $6 card. So not a bad mythic right there. Good old Jin Gitaxias, which also does flip into the Great Synthesis. Part of the Phyrexian cycle we got for this set is everyone just getting their base name. No surnames or anything like that after that. All right, Norn's Inquisitor. I don't know why I'm doing that with the uncommons. Putting them in the wrong pile. It's great. Okay. Solid so far. Probably about halfway through the box. That was our second mythic that wasn't either a commander or a foil, which is very interesting. I mentioned a couple of the cards that I'd be looking to get. One is Invasion of Gobakon. That is a rare battle that is ticked up. Ooh, hey, foil Yargle and Multani. So we have a third foil rare / mythic of the box. This is Yargle and Multani. Pretty sweet. A card that you just want to fling at your opponent. Ooh, nice. Drana and Linvala after that. Not like a huge financial hit, probably only a couple of bucks, but a pretty sweet card nonetheless. I'm going to throw that up there. Rayev Master Smith after that as a Multiverse Legend. And we're on to our commons and uncommons. Nothing of real substance in the commons and uncommons at this point, which is why I'm just kind of flying through them. There's nothing holding down any value where it's like, oh, you need to look out for this card because there's a $2 or $3 common or a $2 or $3 uncommon. Not yet, but again, the set's only been out for a little while, just over a month. Nothing really emerged yet. Ramosian Greatsword as a foil uncommon. Omnath, Locus of All. Not a valuable card. Actually, I think this card's under $1, but I still kind of like it, so I'm going to throw it up top because I can. Shana, Sisei's Legacy. SRAM, good old SRAM. We have a nice little Multiverse Legend rare. SRAM, Senior Edificer. Invasion of Xerox. Xerox is something different. Okay. And Jungle Hollow as a foil land, and our cool little art card. All right. Also, kind of substance, no real land cycle, like no land cycle at all in this set. I don't actually even, I don't even think there's any rare lands. So it's kind of like, well, I'd rather have no land cycle than a, ooh, nice, Invasion of Fiora. I like their battles, again, a lot. I think they're pretty cool. Not all of them are valuable. In fact, most of them aren't. Rona. Invasion of Belinon. Freewheeler. Land. And art card. I would rather have no land cycle than, say, like, Scrylands, but no land cycle is definitely interesting because sometimes if you have a really strong land cycle, that by itself kind of buoys the value of it. Invasion of Xerox, again, this time is a foil uncommon battle. Croxa and Kunaros. So we do have our third Mythic of the box. This is one of those sub $5. In fact, I think Borborygmos and Fibblethep is like the least valuable, and right now I think this might be right behind it. Kind of a womp womp, but nevertheless, that does bring us to 7 Mythics in total if you count all the other stuff. And there you go. We're going for the, apparently the companion. We're just going to go for all of them in a single box. Rare after that is Ortheon, Hero of Labyrinth. Actually a card that is seeing a little bit of play as well. Probably only worth, I don't think it's quite at the $3 mark, but it might be a couple of bucks. And I still kind of like the card, so I'll throw it up there. Kamigawa, sure. Cool. Yeah, there you go. So one thing you'll notice up here, you do not see any valuable Multiverse Legend cards. And that's because, again, unless you're hitting a Mythic, and it happens to be one of a select, probably 3 or 4. Ooh, hey, look at that. That's a list hit right there. That's what I'm talking about. Umezawa's GT, very, very nice. That is a super strong list hit. My guess is offhand, I could be wrong about this, somewhere between $8 and $10. But as somebody who doesn't actually own any of these right now, I am pumped about getting one. So very, very cool. I love me some Umezawa's GT. All right, Cryptomancer after that. That's a great list hit. Great list inclusion. Rampaging Raptor after that. Hirobi's Death Whale as a Multiverse Legend rare after that. No value. And that'll do it. Actually, really cool art card right there. Is that Zergo and Ojitai? All right, 2 packs left in this middle column. Token. Adaptation. Rankle and Torbrand. Very cool showcase. Very, very cool showcase. Rare. Not valuable, unfortunately. But actually like the card still. Another Raf, because why not? Baral, Chief of Compliance. Kind of a cool card. Not a lot of value. Multiverse Legend rare. And some sweet uncommons after that. And yet another foil land. And there's our art card. That's that Angel, Elspeth. Cool card. All right, last pack of the middle column. Like to see some more value from the rare slot. Like there's a bunch of stuff that we haven't hit on. I'm not sure you're gonna hit it all in one box, but I mentioned Invasion of Gobakon. Wouldn't mind hitting an Ozolith Shattered Spire. Hey, nice. Galton Maverick. This card is not worth anything, but I super, super love this card, so I'm going to throw it up top because I will take all of these. I like this card so much. That just makes me happy. It's such a great card. Love the idea of the vampire riding the giant dinosaur into battle. All right. Do not mess with Ixalan, huh? Cool, Skitherix. That would be one of those cards that's last column here. That if you did pull one, that's probably like, I think the Multiverse Legend Skitherix is probably like right around $8 or so. 8 to 10 would be my guess. Eriximethys Slumbering Isle. I actually didn't know you could get etched foils in this product. That's kind of cool. So it's a Multiverse Legend etched foil Eriximethys. That's neat. I'll give that some credit. That's kind of cool. I actually didn't know that was a thing. Ooh, Mythic. What do we have here? Yeah, hey, nice. This is a quality Mythic. This is Chandra Hope's Beacon. A card that kind of started out in like the $4, $5, $6 range and has kind of actually ticked its way up. Maybe even seeing a little bit of play. I think Chandra's probably like an $8 to $9 card. So that's pretty good. Definitely will take that. Renata after that. And we're off to the races again with our commons and uncommons. Cool art card. All right. So that gives us 2 foil mythics in the box, 2 commander mythics, and 4 regular base mythics for a total of 8 mythics in this set box so far. And we've still got about 8 packs to go. Another card off the list here. What do we got going on here? Shifting Wall. That from Stronghold? I have no idea. Counts as a wall. Great. Comes in play with X counters. That's interesting. Definitely not as cool as Umezawa's Jite, but, you know, that's interesting. All right, Omen Hawker. Invasion of Theros as a rare battle. Okay. Oh, hey, nice. There we go. There we go. Vorinclex, Voice of Hunger. Now, it is a Multiverse Legend and is a Vorinclex. Pretty good card. I'm going to say this card's about $4 to $5 right now will be my guess. Good card. Suffering from the reprint. On its way back up, but it's going to take a while. Right now, about $5. Nom, nom, nom. But you know what? I'm going to take it, and that is our 9th mythic of the box. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's a token Icarus Shade, because why not? Rare is a Deep Root Wayfinder, sure. Yargle after that. Daxos, double Multiverse Legend pack. Liliana's Talent, that is a commander rare. Invasion of Xerex yet again. Stoke the Flames, really good uncommon. Okay. Foil land after that. And our art card. Sure. Overall, I think we're actually doing pretty well. I think we're 1 or 2 rares. I'm not even going to say mythics, right? I'm not even asking for Elish Norn or Shielders. I'm saying we're 1 or 2 really good, solid rares from this being an excellent box. All right. Trailblazing Historian. Grafted Butcher as the rare. Gigantha, the Wellspring as a Multiverse Legend companion. God, that feels so like you pull a couple and you're like, okay, this is fine, and then after that you're like, please stop. I don't want any more. I'm good. If I wanted these, I would just go back to Ikoria. I would just open Ikoria again. And it's a bummer because the art is really good. It's just overkill. Having all 10 of them seems unneeded. All right, Injector Crocodile is a foil common. Hey, there you go. That's one of those rares I'm talking about. Huge card. This is Invasion of Ikoria. And I say huge. I know it's only like $13, but this is technically the most valuable rare in the set right now. And I think it's like the 3rd most expensive card. So that is a really, really good hit. And a mythic behind that. What do we got going on here? Vorinclex. Vorinclex. That's what I'm talking about. So Invasion of Ikoria, probably about $13, and a second Vorinclex, a different Vorinclex, the regular Vorinclex in the showcase version. Vorinclex is probably like I'm going to guess like a $10 card. So that is also a 10th mythic. This box seems really good. I mean, kind of showcasing that I think, kind of taking a stab, like my hypothesis being that I think set boxes are actually kind of good for this set. But this might even be an outlier of a box because of the good stuff, which is so interesting, right? Because I haven't pulled like Shieldred, I haven't pulled Elish Norn, and I haven't pulled Ragavan, so I haven't really pulled any of the like super outlier cards. So maybe this is just an actual good showcasing of what these set boxes look like. All right, Rankle and Torbrand, Brutaclad, nice little Brutaclad in that borderless showcase version. Multiverse Legend, again, no value there. All right. Invasion, because lots of invasions. Commons and uncommons. Plains. Ooh, hey, nice. Primal Sickness, Italia, and the gold stamp. Couple of packs left here, and then we're going to wrap this thing up here. Be very interesting as I put my price summary at the end of the video to see how close we get to that box price. Again, this seems actually like a Pretty strong box. Invasion of Eldraine as a foil uncommon battle. Mythic, Borborygmos and Fibblethip in the showcase version. Oh, womp womp. Sure, can't all be good. This box doing its best to succeed in spite of Borborygmos and Fibblethip pulls. Lutri, because another companion. I can't help but laugh. I mean, thankfully the box has been really good, so I don't have to be angry. It doesn't have to be like me laughing to hide my tears. But normally you don't want to see double Borborygmos and Fibblethip. I don't even want to see that card. I don't even really want to see that card in draft. All right, another Yargle. This time is a foil version. Blood Feather Phoenix. Actually, I think this card, some people have been playing this card, so that's kind of cool. Emoti, Celebrant of Bounty after that. And a Essence of Orthodoxy as another rare in that pack before we hit our uncommons and commons. There's our art card. Sure, 2 packs left. I'm not expecting any other juice from this box. I mean, do we have 11 mythics? I think we do. That's insane. Shared Fate. Hey, that's kind of neat. I wasn't expecting the list to contribute any more to this, but here we are. No idea on the value, but actually a pretty good card if I recall correctly, so that's cool. Botanical Brawler. Bloated Processor after that. Agar as our Multiverse Legend. And that's going to do it for this pack. There's our art card. Last pack. Do a little bit of a debrief here, and then I'll throw the pricing at the end, and we'll see how we did. All right, here we go. Foil common is a Kite Sail. Rare is a Invasion of Kaldheim. Actually, kind of like this. Again, I really like a lot of the battles. Uncommon is Tetsuko Umezawa Fugitive. Invasion of Dominaria after that. And that's going to do it for this box. So, real quick here. So, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 11. We sure as heck did get 11 mythics, including 2 foil, although, you know, the foil quality of it, as far as value of the cards, not high. Chandra's Hope's Beacon is a good mythic hit. Jin is alright. Invasion of Tarkir is a good mythic hit. 3 strong rares, including doubling up on Itali, huge. And a lot of other good stuff. And obviously the GT plays well. I don't know about the World at War and the Shared Fate offhand, but kind of might be a good demonstration of why I think the set boxes are actually pretty good value. If you're looking at $113 a box plus tax, yeah, not bad at all. So that's it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor. If you like, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button for me. Hit the like button for me, and by all means, drop me some comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, everybody, and be well.